Good morning. We're about 8 hours through our sail from Mallorca to Ibiza. We left at 1 a.m. this morning. It's been really great news. It's just been downwind the whole way. It's been really nice. Unfortunately, there is some bad news. The first hour I had the mainsail up only in 15 knots. I did a jibe. I only had half the sail out. It was pitch black, so I couldn't see anything. And once the jibe was complete, the mainsail was completely ripped in two. So I packed her away and we've been sailing on the head sail ever since, but it's a big blow. I couldn't think of a bigger blow right now to plans trying to cross the Atlantic. I wasn't expecting this at all. It's a big blow. This anchorage was a little bit more protected yesterday when we arrived, but through the night the winds picked up and I did see it and I should have kind of made a better call, but it's alright. We're okay, boats are okay, so we're going to head round to Marina now.
Cowboy?
I had 1 hour's sleep last night. Had a big coffee this morning, so I'm kind of like running even just.
So we just came to a marina in Ibiza.
Ibiza?
Yeah, we got a pretty good spot in town, so now we're gonna go check it out.
Ibiza is kind of like a place where when you're like 18, 19, you want to go and kind of like live for a summer. I haven't been here, don't want to judge a book by its cover, but...
Well, we heard a lot of stuff about Ibiza, so now being low season, I think the town or the city is going to show its true colors in a way, without all the tourists.
Yeah,
and the party.
For sure.
So a very good thing being low season and winter here. The marina fees in Ibiza is normally like insane. This time it was pretty good. We're very happy, got a very good spot.
Ibiza is the third largest of the Balearic Islands, all of which are a part of Spain. The island has constantly been the home of a massive party scene during the summer months. Luckily for us, we're enjoying the island to ourselves during the winter months. While being a tourist hotspot in the summer, the history behind the old city of Ibiza is quite fascinating. The walls since 1999 have been protected under UNESCO World Heritage status. Unfortunately, walking around the old town, we did notice the amount of trash that was piling up on the shores. It is unfortunate to see the downsides of these high touristic locations. What do you reckon of this spot? Any good?
I like it. It could be a little bit warmer. It's good. What do you think?
Yeah. I'm happy to see this place when it's not party.
It has a lot of history. I like that.
Okay, I've just had a beautiful shower. We have a hectic sail tomorrow. Isabel has just made dinner and lunch and dinner for tomorrow, all in the 1 hour. She's a pretty good girl. And we got some new lights, don't we?
Yeah, I wanted to bring a little bit of Christmas mood into the boat.
Christmas season?
Yeah, you can say that.
Whoa, look at this! Oh,
Some food for
what do we
you?
got? What's this?
Thai inspired something rather with broccoli, tofu, and some brown rice.
morning. This morning we have woken up at 5 a.m. leaving Ibiza. We have got a nice 15-16 knots from behind. And we've got the head sail up and we're scooting along nicely at about 5 knots. There is a massive northwest wind coming down from France and it's pushing all the way to Gibraltar over the next 3-4 days. So it's kind of worked out well since we lost our mainsail 3 days ago. The beautiful thing about downwind sailing is you can just cruise along just toward the head sail. So yeah, hopefully we make it down to Gibraltar. Couldn't be happier right now. Could not be happier. I've got 100,000 layers on and we're heading south, so hopefully it gets a bit warmer, and then from Portugal we'll head to the Canaries where, yeah, it should get gradually warmer and warmer until we hit the Caribbean if we make it, when we make it. Up my new fishing rod. The entire time I've owned this boat I've never had a really good fishing rod, never got the proper advice or spent the proper money. So I knew I was going through the Gibraltar Strait and into the Atlantic for over the next couple of weeks, so I decided to spend the money and bite the bullet. We're gonna get some tuna! Okay, so we are just about 4 or 5 hours away from making the mainland of Spain. We left Ibiza some, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours ago. And we are going quite well with just a head sail out. Luckily it's got a bit of a splash. Luckily it's about 21, 22 knots, which is pretty much perfect for just a head sail. We've got one guy, he was on the horizon, another sailboat, but he's caught us up a fair bit. It is the type of wind to use to get south to Gibraltar, so I think there's a few of us going down. Yeah, that's pretty much us so far. And tell me, how are you travelling?
Good.
Not seasick?
No.
You had a good meal?
Had a good meal.
Nice.
We came up with this new thing because I can't really be downstairs when we're sailing or when the waves are like this. So I have now started to cook a big batch of food, and then it's Mr. Kieran's job to heat it up and then bring me it. It's been working good. With a forecast of minimum 20 knots, we got a rude shock 25 miles from the mainland of Spain, when the wind went to 30-35 knots in less than an hour. Making a high-pressure furling of the head sail, Kieran managed to leave a small triangle of sail out to keep us pushing forward. What are you doing?
Last night we were anchored just around the corner, and while anchoring we picked up a fishing net in the prop, so we had to call the marina that was close by. We got dragged in and we got attached into the marina, and this morning I have to get under the boat and try and cut this fishing net out of the prop. It's okay because we are safe, the boat is safe, we had a good sleep, we have a good wind coming through this afternoon. We are trying to look at all the positives, and I just need to get this net cut out and hopefully the engine's fine because it was making a few funny noises. Yeah, last night the two marina guys go, "Fisherman loco, fisherman loco." And we're like, okay, get us in the marina now, get us in now. So yeah, we didn't want to deal with a crazy fisherman.
careful, please. You look warm.
After spending an hour in the freezing water trying to cut the fishing line away, my body quickly took a turn for the worse. I started to experience mild hypothermia symptoms. I retired to a very nice hot shower, and then Isabella and I worked with the marina to pull Merewether out of the water. After she was taken out of the water, it was much easier to cut the line away, and we had her back in the water and going in no time.
How do you feel?
Yeah, seen it a lot cleaner underneath it. Alright, let's get this rope off. Thank you, it's
Pues ahí hay que comer.
Yeah. Gracias. So last night we get into this anchorage on the mainland of Spain. We didn't really like the anchorage. The anchorage was too wavy and it wasn't perfect. So we tried to dock in the marina, and they tried to charge us 50 euros, and all we wanted was like 5-6 hours in the marina, but we didn't want to pay it. So we went outside of the marina back to the anchorage, and while we were trying to put down an anchor, our prop caught a fishing line. We were disabled at about 11-12 o'clock at night, and then I called the marina and they came and picked me up and towed us back to the marina. And I spent most of today trying to get the rope out of the prop. I went for a swim and it was completely wrapped in there. I was swimming for about 40-50 minutes trying to get it out.
Yeah.
The water's freezing. I had a wetsuit on, but I got out and I was a little bit delirious. Not a good time today. The marina actually pulled the boat out for 60 euros. And I thought that was pretty acceptable.
Yeah.
We cut the line off.
Yeah, they're helping us a lot.
They were helping us quite a bit. They were nice guys.
Yeah.
And now we just needed to catch this wind, and we're away, and we're kind of de-stressing, leaving all these worries just coming down. People think sailing is like the stress-free life. So far, trying to get out of the med, we've been
sailing in the winter in the med.
not the stress-free life we hoped for, but heading to the Caribbean.
We're getting there.
We're getting there, and we're learning as well.
Yeah. Join us next week when we reach Gibraltar, and I get my childhood dream fulfilled. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our videos. And if you really want to support us, become a Patreon today. Just click the link below. Thank you.